how to connect your linear to n8n step by step. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through a step by step how to connect your linear to n8n. So you will know exactly how to link your linear workspace with n8n so you can start building automations like automatically creating issues, updating tasks or syncing project updates with the other app. So let's jump right into the video. So let's talk about the requirement. First thing, what you need is linear account, obviously. And the second thing you have to have is an n8n. If you don't have an n8n account, just go into description and using that link, you will get 15 days free trial. Now, first thing first, what you have to do is open your linear. Just simply launch this app. And I have already created a account on this, as you can see here. So this is the linear workspace. As you can see, this is my team and this is my workspace. Now, first thing, what you have to do, get back to your n8n. Let me just remove this. If you are a beginner, so you can follow along with me. So let me just remove this and this is my workspace. First, let's add our chat trigger. And this is, you don't need to do a lot of things. You have to just add some of the basic thing over here. Now, let me just add a chat model. Gemini. Let me add everything and connect within linear. And then I will explain what is going on here. So let me just add a tool of linear. As you can see, when you add a tool to a AI agent, which is linear, you will get something like this. You have to just simply click on this create new credential. Now from here, you will get two options like OAuth 2 and API token. I will suggest you to go with the API token. But if you want to go with the OAuth 2, just simply open this document to get how you can go with the OAuth 2. So you have to just go to that n8n documentation, and from here you can refer to this linear OAuth 2 authentication documentation. So from here you will get all of the guide which is necessary to authenticate using OAuth 2. Now let's move our API token. As you can see, we have our API token. We have to find that. Now let's get back to our linear. From the top, you will left corner, you will see there is your profile icon. From there, you have to go to settings, and from there, you have to go to security and access. Now, from as you can see, you will get everything related to your security and access. And from if you scroll down a little bit, you will see a personal API keys. Now from here, what you have to do is just simply click on this new API key. And from here, you have to enter the key name. In my example, I will just simply add a test2. And then from here in the bottom, you can manage your permission. Like if you want to enable the minimum permission required for your use case, you can select this one where you will get all the read write permission. But if you want to go full on, just simply select the full access. Then after that, you have team access. So basically, you can set a limit around which team can be accessed via this API key. So if you want to select the team, you can select the only select team, and from here you can select your team. Now from here, I will choose the all team you have to access to, and after doing all the configuration, just simply click on this create button, and from here you will get your API key. If you want to use again and again, just copy and save it somewhere like notes. So you can use this API key again and again. Now get back to your n8n and paste that API key into your API keys section. And after that, you have to just simply click on the save button. Now after that, it will test the connection. And as you can see, our connection has been tested successfully. So this is how you can connect your linear. Now let's create a simple workflow using this. So you get better understanding how it working. There are mainly two ways to work with the linear into your n8n. First is the built-in community node, and then the second one is AI agent tools. So as you can see, I'm using AI agent tools. I feel it is a lot easier to work with AI agent tools than this linear node. Uh, this So you can use this based on your whatever condition is yours. So I'm using the tool right now. Let's configure this. From here, you have to give a tool description. If you want to do with the manually or automatically, I will suggest you go with the automatically. If you choose the set manually, you have to set everything like description, and you have to do all of the things manually, but I will choose the set automatically. And from here, you have to choose the resources. If you want to create a issue, this from here, you can, from resources, you can basically select the resources which you want to work on, like comment and issues. And then after that, you have to choose the operations. Like, for example, you have create, delete, get, and get many operations. It is basically what you want to do with this node. I want to create an operation, so I will just simply select the create, and then after that I have to select the team name, which I have already created in my, let me get back to my, okay, linear account. As you can see, this is my team. So I will select that team into here, and from here title. You don't need to add a title over here. Just simply click on this symbol. So what it does is basically it lets the model decide what should be entered here. For example, if you said to AI agent enter the issue with the title of XYZ, it will enter automatically that title. Now, that's it. This is our simple workflow. And if you want to get the issue, you can basically connect all the operations from here. So I will just simply create and get uh, uh, issues. You have to configure based on the operation. For example, if you are working with delete, then you have to add a different setting, and if you are working with the get, then you have to work with the different configuration. Now let's see how it works. Now let's open this. As you can see, I have already tested a lot of time. So I will say create an issue with the name of test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then hit enter. It will execute, it will take that command, and it will pass through the AI agent. And this is a basically bridge between your chat LLM and then your tool. So as you can see, this I have connected this chat Gemini chat model. If you want to get this for free, just simply click on this, and from here you have to add credential for your Gemini. Go to Google's AI Studio, and from there you can generally get API key for free. Just copy over here, and you can just simply type on YouTube how to get Gemini API key for free. So you will get the video. Now, as you can see, our command has been executed. It says issue test 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 created into our workflow. Now let's get back to our workflow. Sorry, linear workspace. And let me just go to all issues. As you can see, test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 issue has been created. Now let's say if you want to get the issues, give me all issues in from my workspace. Let's see if it does work or not. It will configure. As you can see, it doesn't executed this node. What is saying, let me just say, I'm sorry, I cannot fulfill this request. The available tool do not have a ability to retrieve all issues from your workspace. I can only get specific issues by its ID or create a new issue. So you have to give a ID for that. There is a different method you can use to get. Now, if you want to like add more details into your workflow, you can use this add field. From here you can add different things into your issues, like description, priorities. And if you have the get issues, basically get doesn't have a lot of fields, but if you want to delete, for example, let me just show you. Get many. Okay, you have to select the get many. Let me just fix this. Get many. If you want to choose, or if you want to get a specific issue, then you can choose a get. But if you want a lot of issues, then you can choose the get many. So let me just paste it again, and it will give me the issues, all of the issues. Okay, it's showing something wrong. Now, as you can see, it worked, and there we go. We got all of our issues. Now, if you go into table, it will give you in this format. So this is how you can connect your linear to n8n. And that's it for today's video. And if you found this video helpful, then subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.